Herb, what happened on March 12th of 1931?
It was a boon day for the entire globe, Tom, if I do say so myself, because a highly intelligent, really visionary, and very handsome baby was born and named Herb.
Who was Harry Kelleher?
My father.
And what was his work in life?
Plant superintendent for the Campbell Soup Company in Camden, New Jersey, and then he became the general manager of the Campbell Soup Company. My mother was working at the Campbell Soup Company, which is where she met my father. She was just fabulous. She covered everything with me. Ethics, the way you should treat people, business. Not only a nurturing mother, but she also fed my mind. It was a very wonderful environment in which to grow up, and the teachers were fabulous. You had so many highly intelligent and competent women at that time, and they didn't have opportunities, you know, in business. So they went into teaching, and so they were just fabulous.
Who were you as a student at Wesleyan? Like, what type of student were you? What was your focus?
Well, I'll tell you.
Were you an English? I think you were an English major. Or?
English major and philosophy minor. Yeah, and my focus was really on ideas. It wasn't so much studying in and of itself to learn facts about history, but to learn lessons from what had happened historically, with the idea in mind, as an example only, how to avoid them in the future.
Preface. When I was a child, it was clear to me that life was not worth living if we did not know love. I wish I could testify that I came to this awareness because of the love I felt in my life.
But it was love's absence that let me know how much love mattered. I was my father's first daughter. At the moment of my birth, I was looked upon with loving kindness, cherished and made to feel wanted on this earth and in my home.
To this day, I cannot remember when that feeling of being loved left me. I just know that one day I was no longer precious. Those who had initially loved me well turned away. The absence of their recognition and regard pierced my heart and left me with a feeling of brokenheartedness so profound I was spellbound.
Grief and sadness overwhelmed me. I didn't know what I had done wrong, and nothing I tried made it right. No other connection healed the hurt of that first abandonment, that first banishment from love's paradise. For years, I lived my life suspended, trapped by the past, unable to move into the future. Like every wounded child, I just wanted to turn back time and be in that paradise again, in that moment of remembered rapture where I felt loved, where I felt a sense of belonging. We can never go back. I know that now. We can go forward. We can find the love our hearts long for, but not until we let go grief about the love we lost long ago when we were little and had no voice to speak the heart's longing. All the years of my life, I thought I was searching for love. I found retrospectively to be years when I was simply trying to recover what had been lost, to return to the first home, to get back the rapture of first love. I was not really ready to be loved or to love in the present. I was still mourning, clinging to the broken heart of girlhood, to broken connections. When that mourning ceased, I was able to love again. I awakened from my trance state and was stunned to find that the world I was living in, the world of the present, was no longer open to love. So that's the beginning of All About Love. And there are some seats up here in the front for people who, if they want to come.
The love I'm searching for in this machine. Oh, visions fail and all the circuits blow, and the message lost in this machine. Oh, I'll try, you know I'll try, and hard as it may be, you know you should be with me, even though it seems it's all a lie. I still believe you should be with me.
In order to know just how different this airline is, you have to get to know the man behind the plane. Meet Chief Executive Officer Herb Kelleher.
Well, gents, you ready for some more peanuts? I will bet you one thing, that I'm the only airline president in America that would go over to his maintenance hangar at 2 o'clock in the morning in a flowered hat with a feathered boa and a purple dress.
What school of management is this?
Southwest is once again reporting record profits.
How do you do it?
I'd like to tell you it was brilliant leadership, but I really can't with a straight face. It's because we have the most productive people in the industry that are proud of what they do and the fact that they do it so well. Good morning, Miss Sue. Don't you look nice?
At Southwest, hiring is almost a religion. Each employee is carefully screened for attitude, and before they start to work, they have to sit down and watch this company video.
Turning to a few specific thoughts with respect to creating a people-empowered, energetic, and fun-loving business environment, visibly display your humanistic philosophy and your focus on people all over your company. If it's public, you have to dedicate yourself to it or be known as a phony and a hypocrite.
I mean, how can this airline charge fares that low and still be profitable? Well, we were very efficient. Very, very efficient. Our people were very much wed to our cause. They worked furiously to make us successful. And our costs were really lower basically through productivity. And the productivity, again, emanated from having the kind of system that the other carriers did not. So we could be a lot more productive with our airplanes and people.
Just won the match. Third round of the match. What elation. What a sporting event.
Orient your mission statement in terms of how you want to treat your internal and external customers. That makes it both meaningful and eternal. I laughed when a consultancy came to us and said, we'll help you draw up your mission statement. I said, well, by God, if we can't draw up our own mission statement, I think we ought to fold this and go out of business because you think we don't know what our mission is? And then we're approached by several people from outside that said, you've had your mission statement for a long time, and we'll help you refresh it. And we said, well, that's like saying that Deuteronomy and Ecclesiastes have been around for a long time, and we'll kind of refresh them and bring them up to date. Because if you focus on your people, your mission statement is eternal.
I don't think I'll find the love I want, the love I'm searching for in this machine.
The system's failed, all the circuits blown, and my message lost in this machine. Oh, try all the codes, all possibilities, all combinations, but still nothing. No. Call for backup from my assistants, but no one seems to know anything. No. Disconnect, shut the main reactor down, and separate from this technology. Oh, I try, you know I try. As hard as that may be, the mission must be complete. And even though it seems it's all lies, I must believe the mission will be complete. I don't think I'll find the love I want, the love I'm searching for so desperately. Oh, I try, you know I try. As hard as that may be, the mission must be complete. And even though it seems it's all lies, I must believe the mission will be complete. Oh, I try, you know I try. As hard as that may be, the mission must be complete. And even though